Okay, today we'll be opening up a couple of big bad boy diesel oil filters. Yep, this Fleetguard oil filter, number LF3972, and this Wix oil filter, number 51607, that I picked up at O'Reilly Auto Parts for $14.99. But I got this Fleetguard oil filter for free. Yep, a very generous viewer who works in the heavy-duty trucking industry from Nashville, Tennessee, sent me this oil filter. Thank you. And these two filters are going to duke it out. Could get ugly, folks, once these big bad boy oil filters go at it. And when the dust clears, we'll see who the winner is. So let's get started.
This is a pour. You gotta glue the silicone, get nice and tight, get your inner here, filtration, here.
Okay, and let's start with the Fleetguard. Fleetguard comes wrapped in this plastic bag, which I opened up earlier. And the date code, 221871824, made in Mexico. This is all printed on. Fleetguard has 8 inlet holes, metal core with louvers. There's no bypass valve on this filter. We got about 4 grooves there for threads, and nitro rubber gasket, which is pretty thick. This is a big bad boy oil filter. Okay, let's look at the Wix. Wix, we'll take a look at the box real quick. If we look over here, we'll see manufactured for use with conventional, synthetic, or synthetic blended motor oil. And right here, see product for country of origin, Manhummel. Okay, this date code's kind of hard to read. 0, and I don't know if that's a 6 or a 5. 1222 C3 2222. This is also printed on, and right here it says assembled in USA. You got North Carolina here. Big man and home words there. And the Wix filter has 6 inlet holes, metal core with holes, also no bypass valve, and also about 4 grooves there. Nitro rubber gasket is also pretty thick. Comes off easy though. Okay, these are two big oil filters. Well, let's open these oil filters up and see what's inside these oil filters. Be right back. Okay, here they are cut open. Let's get their weights. The Fleetguard is 651.8 grams, and the Wix is 595.5 grams. And the base plate, the Wix weighs 192.4 grams, and the Fleetguard weighs 190.8 grams. Let's take a look at the gaskets. Gaskets are very similar in thickness. Wix on the right, Fleetguard on the left. Both look nice. Base plates. Well, you can see the Fleetguard got more holes, larger holes. Same amount of grooves there, so about the same amount of threads. Yeah, I would give the base plate to the Fleetguard because of the more inlet holes and larger holes. And these filters don't have an anti-drain bag valve. The Wix has this spacer, plastic spacer. And the Fleetguard has this rubber spacer. Okay, the filter elements. The Wix, 179.3 grams. And the Fleetguard, 195.6 grams. Let's take a look at these guys. Fleetguard got a metal crimp seam right here. A lot of pleats. I counted 71 pleats. They're nicely spaced also. Deep pleats too. This is going to go over my table. Give me a lot of filter media here. Metal end caps. You can see no bypass valve. Nice and clean. The micron rating is 95% at 30 microns, but I don't have a I don't know what the filter media is made out of, but it looks nice. Okay, let's look at the wicks. The wicks has less pleats. You can see they're spaced, and deep pleats too. They're spaced nicely, but they're, you can see, it's not as tight. Metal crimp seam. And the wicks has 55 pleats. And this is an enhanced cellulose media with a micron rating of 95% at 20 microns. Metal end caps. You can also see no bypass valve. Little stamped writing here. You can just check that out if you want. Some numbers. Nice and clean. Yeah. A lot less pleats, but they're deeper pleats, I think. And also, this is a little bit taller than the Fleetguard. They both have coil springs. Big coil springs. Oops. Wicks on the right, Fleetguard on the left. Let's get the cans here for the weight. The Wicks is 185.5 grams. And the Fleetguard is 240 grams even. Let's get the thickness on these guys. 0.76 millimeters for the Fleetguard. Pretty thick can. The Wicks is a little bit thinner. I was getting about 0.61. Yeah, look at that. It's right around there, 0.60. A little bit thinner. I almost forgot to get the width for these guys. Okay, this is the Fleetguard. 5.21 inches wide. And the Wicks is 5.35 inches wide. Oh, these are wide filters. Okay, let's cut these filters open, stretch them out, and see what they look like. Be right back. Okay, here they are both over my table. And the Wicks is 84.5 inches long. And the Fleetguard is 93 inches long. A lot of filter media. Okay, let's get the thickness on these guys. This is the Fleetguard. 0.92 millimeters thick. And W for Wicks. 0.87 millimeters thick. Let's take a look at these guys up close. Filter media looks they look very similar. Let's take a look at them under a microscope. So under a microscope they look similar too. A lot of filter media between these two filters. The Fleetguard has about 32 square inches more filter media. Now let's look at the rest of the filter. So you got two coil springs. It's pretty much a tie. These are just spacers. Gaskets are pretty much the same size. Base plate I got to give to the Fleetguard. The can also I give to the Fleetguard. It's a thicker can. And you got holes versus louvers. So I guess that's a matter of choice. In the louvers here you can see they're opened up pretty good. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but they are. Yeah, you can see right there. So they're all opened up nicely. So what do you guys think about these two filters? And again, I want to thank the viewer from Nashville, Tennessee for sending me the Fleetguard oil filter. And I think I'll wrap this video up. And don't forget, Oil Filter Fridays. I open up an automotive oil filter every Friday on this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching and take care. The Fleetguard filter media weighs 73.8 grams. The Wix filter media weighs 67.1 gram.